Tonight for us at the scene near Port Orchard. Steve, what are you seeing as far as damage, and have you heard if everybody is okay?
You know, that's the thing, Marnie. The good news so far is we haven't heard of anybody being injured. We're coming to you live from Harris Road. It is shut down on either side of this connecting neighborhoods. And behind me, there are a number of homes that appear to have suffered some pretty extensive, pretty serious damage, with trees falling. And throughout this neighborhood, there is debris all over the place. We're talking branches, and it looks like some shingles from roofs that have been flying all over this neighborhood. We talked to some people who are out here it appeared to be sort of in a daze. It seems like they had been inside. They tell us they were in their homes when this tornado came through. And we talked to one fellow who lives just beyond the yellow crime scene tape here, who told us he used to live in Iowa, and he said he thought he escaped all of this crazy kind of weather. But he says when he looked out the window, he said he saw the circulation, and he and his son were in their house and they took shelter. And by the time everything was done, they went back outside to look at the damage, and this is what they saw. They saw all kinds of a number of trees down. It's a bit difficult to see from my vantage point, but just back over here, there's a couple of homes with some trees that have fallen on them. There are power lines that are down here on Harris Road. It looks like emergency managers and emergency crews are trying to shut down the gas. Every once in a while you can get kind of a whiff of natural gas, but there's still quite a few people out here that you can see. It's a very active scene, and it's really hard to look around and not find any kind of damage and all kinds of debris that's littering this neighborhood. We talked to neighbors that were walking out down the street out of the damage zone carrying their pets. And these homeowners were just absolutely drenched in rain. It looks like they were covered in some mud as well. I talked to one fella who was able to get out with his cat, and he was just thankful that he wasn't injured, and neither were any of his family members who were inside their homes when this apparent tornado came ripping through this neighborhood. Now, emergency managers have been out here for what we're talking about a couple of hours now, and we're only a few minutes away really from sunset. So they've got quite a lot of work to get done to make sure that the power lines are shut down, that the gas lines are all shut off, and make sure that this area is secure so there isn't any more danger. That's the problem. The tornado may have gone through, but the danger still persists because of all of the debris and the potential for downed power lines that still might be energized, and any kind of damage that could have happened to any of the gas lines. We're going to stay out here for you all night and bring you details as they come. For now, the good news, we have not heard that there have been any injuries. So far, that's the blessing out here in Port Orchard.
Oh, absolutely, Steve. Hey, while we've got you there, Steve, is there any message for the public, especially in that area right now, as to where to go, where not to go, so emergency crews can do their job?
Boy, that's the thing. Harris Road is surely off limits. The number of streets that are to the south of the Walmart here, off limits, right? Because these streets are not only jam-packed with first responders, fire department, police, the sheriff's office is here. They're also trying to get some buses in here to help ferry some of the neighbors that are still in this neighborhood out of here, so that these first responders can really get to work on making sure that all the structures are secure, and to make sure that the neighborhood is safe for them to continue to search in there. So the Sheriff's Department tells us if you don't have to be here, don't come down and look for yourself. Stay on your couch and watch it on Q13 News. We'll be sure to bring you the latest as we continue to hear from first responders.
All right.